All right, guys, I'm gonna just go through my trades, just the dashboard. I just want to show you guys like the fall, climb, what I'm risking, what I did risk to fall into drawdown, plus just show you guys how to handle it. So let's get into it. So you can see we have here my 5K account. We are in, well, we fell to 9% in drawdown. The thing is, here, hold on one second. You can see this says the average win is 46, the average loss is 67. That is skewed based on the fact, like it says, profit factor is 0.5, which is basically not even profitable. But we're gonna get into that. That is skewed based on the fact of I was risking 2% to fall into this. I have a aggressive approach where I enter on like the lower time frame and a conservative entry. At this point in time, I was using my aggressive entries. So we started here. We went up 2%, 2% on the account. I was thinking to myself, we've been in like a win streak, just like 100% win rate, really. So I'm gonna just keep trading. So I kept trading. I kind of wanted to lose a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I said that to myself. Like I wanted to just keep trading because I know that losing doesn't mean I'm losing the account. Losing is just a healthy balance of 5 out of 10 trades, 2R, 5 times 2, 10, minus 5, 5. You're still up in profit 5%. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I was viewing it. Not really avoiding the losers. I'm more so embracing it, taking it on because then I know I have a string of winners to come right after. Most likely with my strategy being usually, it really sits at 69 to 70% win rate. So right here though, this week we have fell into a deep range. And I was trying to trade the trend with the range and it just wasn't working like that. We get stopped out with engulf traps, basically just like candlestick traps and stuff like that. And I have like a 2 entry limit rule. So if I lose 2 times in a row, it's that. I'm done for the day, even though price would still go in my direction. So price comes and hits our level. We set our limit order. We wait for the break, the retest, we get the retest. In the trade, price goes down, price going down. Pulls back, which is okay because it's the first pullback to the supply and demand zone, which we would put here. But you can see we didn't get price to go below this bearish candle right here. But price went below the second candle, the next bearish candle right here. Placed our entry. Price wixes us out just to go back down. But this is just things you gotta live with. Obviously, price came back to this level right here. And I could have got an entry. I could have took this bearish candle right here, which is an engulf. You can see it went below. You can see it went, hold on one second. You can see it went above and then below the candle. So it's an engulf candle, very good, like a good signal to take it to the downside. And as it did, and as we thought, it just went right down, crashed down, give us a nice impulse, no corrections or anything, just straight down. And that just shows you you can get stopped out just by a wicks, just one wicks. And since I have my 2 entry rule, I couldn't get in this second trade right here, and that's just what it is. I mean, I could drop my risk down to 1.5, so I can take like 3 trades in case things like this happen, but I just live with it. You gotta just understand your strategy, know your strategy, and understand the risk approach with your strategy. So, yeah, that's just what it is. So that's where when I got to down here, I had to start switching it up. I started thinking about, okay, let me change my risk to 0.25% instead of going from 2%, because this is one trade that dropped me down, or 2 trades. This is 2 trades, or this is 1 trade. 952, 952, 797. This is 1 trade. These are just 1 trades. 1 trade right here. 1 trade took a day. There was no trades right here. Then it was a trade, took a day. 1 trade dropped us down. So these are like, it looks like a steep drop, but it's just the risk percentage that I'm using. So when I got here, we took like 2 trades this day, and this dropped us down 1% away from losing the account. That's when I had to change my risk amount, and figure it out. So it wasn't really much to figure out. It was simple. We're in a losing streak. It is what it is. I'm not gonna really do anything about it. It's only like 3 trades. It's just that I got 2 entries each time because my aggressive entry, then price might pull back, which I'll explain to you in another video of how my strategy works, which I explained to you in the other video. Actually, if you go and look at it, you'll see how my strategy works with the pullbacks. But it is what it is. So right here, we start risking 2.25. Yeah, 0.25 to like 0.40 or 0.50. We kind of switched it as we increase. So like 0.25, between 0.25, 0.30, and 0.40 and 0.50. So between 0.25 and 0.50 is what was my risk. You can see here, we started the count. I just put a 0.01 lot in, and then we got our 2% on the count. You know what I'm saying? So that's when we fell into this loser streak. Boom, boom, boom. These are 3%, and these are 3% losses. See, the thing is, with commissions and like slippage or spreads and stuff, it just takes a lot more out. And I'm not gonna lie, I definitely felt that part. I don't really care about losers or feel them even then. Like I said, I know I look at losers as I'm gonna go on my winning streak or just get at least 3 to 4 2 wins. But 2 wins with 2 to 3 to 4 R trades is enough to be done for the week and to get my payout. So that was my mindset, and that still is my mindset and forever will be. So right here, but with this commission and the slippage, definitely losing 3% on each trade is like, okay, what, like, all right, whatever. I kind of gotta just work with the firm. It's just the trials and tribulations of doing business with a firm. So it is what it is. But even brokers slip a little bit. So, and commissions, I just had to do a lot. So that's when I had to change it up. So we are 3% negative, 3% negative. This is like almost like 5% negative. Like, this is crazy. But this is 2 trades in a day though. So it is what it is. I was risking 2% or 1.5% trying to, maybe 2% of these trades. Doesn't matter. There's 5%, negative 5%, 3%, 3%, as you can see. So then the next week though, we come in and price moving better. So I lowered, but I was already down in such a deep drawdown. It didn't really matter at that point. So even if it was moving better, it's not like I was still keeping the same 2% risk to be able to get out of the drawdown. Because as you can see right here, $60. You can see this was like a $20 trade. This is I put $20, even though it's a 5K account, so 1% risk is $50. So I did like a 0.5% risk, so 0.50 risk. So I went from 2% risk to a 0.5. So it's gonna take time to climb out, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about that. Like that's trading, and I'm okay with that because I'm actually gonna drop another video showing you guys another account, but I'm not gonna tease it too much. That being said though, I did take these same trades on the other account that I'm gonna show you guys in a future video. That being said, so we got this trade, cool. I definitely did take 2 positions in there, but I took 2 positions because I think I actually did do like a 0.20 lot, and I just dropped another 0.20, not 20 lot, my fault. I'm gonna say 0.20 risk, so like 0.25. So then I upped it up to like another 0.25, so it was like 0.5 at that point. And I think I took a 1-to-1 breakout trend shift counter trend play, which is one of my plays that you can see in my other videos. Right here, we took a regular strategy loss. It's whatever. That was nothing. Right here, but obviously you can see how we lowered our risk, and you can see that we're winning more than we lose. Obviously right here is different. That's cool. It is what it is. We have to lower our risks if we want to climb, and it's just part of the game, like I said. So we can see where we are winning more. Price came right here. We took this trade, but this put me back down though. So you can see how this is lower than this one. But that's because I kind of had to lower my risk a little bit more. You can even see the lot sizes. I had to go from ones to points. So when that happened, it's okay though. Once again, I risked like maybe $15. Like I said, I was low, as you can see on the graph. And then we took another trade. Next day, we come in, next day, 28th. get our money. No trades for the like 4 days or whatever in between, or it might have been like a weekend or something. And then we come in, we get our money. You know what I'm saying? So now this is the string of wins we're on right now. I'm not gonna say I'm expecting a loser, but it is what it is, part of the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get back to 2% risk. I definitely want to do that. Definitely like got this feeling in me to want to just aggressively risk. But I gotta treat even the small accounts with respect. You know what I'm saying? That's just financial risk management in general. So understanding the value of money, no matter how much it is. So that's why we are we were 9% down in drawdown. Now we got negative 5.87% in drawdown. So we are having a kind of steady climb. And the good thing about it, as you can see, is this fall isn't that steep. Like I said, it's only like three trades. Yeah, it's only like three trades. So that's not even enough to really even collect enough data to say I have a profitable system. So I know with these three trades, that's regular. Like my win rate, my win rate from collecting data over the years of 6 months. Like I have a 6 month paper data in a journal base, and I went over it after I had this losing streak. Actually, I went over it and I redid all my stats over again, and I seen that my average win rate is 69 to 70%, and my average risk to reward is 2.5 R. So I'm okay. I'll easily be able to climb back out of this, hopefully. Nah, but I definitely will. Definitely will. If I just take it lightly. The only way for me to possibly really lose it is to get all impatient, start risking heavier. But I don't really have that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I would have did that, but that's really out of me because when you make so many mistakes and lose so much, like I said, you gotta just get tired of it. If you don't get tired of it, then it is what it is. It really is a psychological thing. And that's why you gotta constantly work on your mind, constantly work on your mind, constantly work on your mind. Whether that be exercising, eating healthy, sleeping well, definitely sleeping well, showing up to the charts like it's a business, not just showing up to the charts and just clicking trades or moving your stop loss or TP just because you want to win. Just because you want to win and don't want to take a loser. Like I said, I love losers. Losers show me that my strategy is a actual strategy. There's no strategy that won't lose. So this losing is nothing to me. Like I said, that's it though. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. I will go to some more stats. All the other stats are kind of like I said, all the stats are kind of skewed. Let me go through the calendar though. Yeah, you can see right here. This is just me starting the trade because I really want to start it, get 2% and get the payout. Obviously, you see I didn't do that. I kept trading because then I thought maybe let me just keep trying to push this winning streak, but it's whatever. We ended up taking that 1, 2, 3 trade losing streak, but with the higher risk that we were using, it put us in a big deep slope because 3, 6, 5. That's what is that, like 6, 5, 11% almost. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, what is that, 11, 12? Nah, 11%. Yeah, for sure, 11%. So it's just like, yeah, it definitely put our account in a drought. But once I can get this account to 4,800, like right now it's at 4,706. Once I get to 4,800, I can go back to risking that 2% risk and going back aggressive again. Where then I know I'll easily be able to get back out, get a 2%. At this time, I definitely will probably take that 2%. But then again, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just trading. Simple as that. And that's why I didn't stop in the first place, because the strategy is the strategy. Setups are setups. The charts aren't looking at, oh, if we're on a challenge and if we're up 2%. If you get a setup, you get a setup. You can take the setup. If it's not a setup and you're taking a trade, now that's a separate problem. That makes you not a trader. Like, if you can call trades, but you can't sit through the trades without taking out and doing all this other mentally draining activities, such as trying to pull out the trade or trying to watch the trade and micromanage it, you're not a real trader. You're just a speculator. You could just call out trades, but you can't actually trade. You don't have actually the personality or capabilities and skill set that's needed to be a trader, a profitable trader. So, and that's this right here, going through these drawdowns and being able to still climb out of it. So that is what it is. So yeah, that's what I just wanted to show you guys. I just want to give you guys my philosophy on it and how I handle being in a drawdown / losing streak. And yeah, thank you for watching.